Okay, before anyone else comes on here, I'm going to say a couple things so that way there's not like a long delay before you see interaction of the video. I don't have my headphones right now, so this will kind of, I'll speak up a little bit, but I'll try to talk closer to the phone so you can hear me. And then I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Tell you guys I love you with all my heart. I love you and all of your struggles and all of your successes and all the things that you guys have gone through and been through. And I know you're continuing to get better. It's going to be a brighter day. It's going to be a brighter future. Things will always come around. The pain is something that will never go away, but we learn how to manage it and deal with it. And over time, we succeed our pain and we become stronger and we can overcome and conquer the pain. We still live with it, but you become stronger and harden yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and you will only get better and better each time. I love you guys very, very much. You guys can ask me anything. Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas. This is Rocky. I hope you guys are doing well. You can ask me anything. Been following you for a minute. Hey, Carl Joe. How are you, brother? Let's see. Following you for a minute, helping me out a lot, bro. Thank you. You are very welcome. You guys help me out the same. The energy flows both ways, brother. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Um, it's sometimes we have to go through that suffering and that pain in order to come out to the other side and become stronger. And it's really just all about weathering the storm and strengthening your mind every day. Sometimes we will submit to the hurt of feeling that we feel, and it's okay to submit to the hurt. Hope your Christmas is going good, bro. Oh, thank you so much, Carlson. Yes, it is going good. Merry Christmas to you, brother. And I hope your Christmas is going good too. I hope all of you guys' Christmas is going good. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for watching. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Are you with the kids this holiday season? Are you able to see them at least maybe this weekend or last weekend? Um, I'm not with my daughter today, but I will be with my daughter very soon. Next month in January, I'll be with her. And just as a FYI, I actually am wearing a mask right now because I'm in the hospital. Not for myself. I'm okay. But I'm in the hospital. I'm in the hospital visiting my girlfriend for her lunch. Um, she's been she's been amazing. She's been pretty amazing. And today, the whole everything shut down. It's Christmas Day, and she has to work on Christmas. And she's a nurse, and so I came to spend some time with her on her lunch break. I feel that, bro, but it's okay because we will have better days. Yeah, we will have better days. We would do definitely will have better days. It always does get better. It does, and in time heals. We get stronger and better. But we have to put in the work and the effort of you know putting ourselves in a healthy environment. I feel that, bro. Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, man. And are you able to see the kids this holiday? Are you? I really hope you can. If you can't, it's okay. Are you able to put yourself in a healthy environment and go to the gym and or work out or be around family or friends that keep your spirits up? That's really important too. It's a little quiet in this hospital right now, but slowly as people kind of come in, it's still kind of the afternoon, the morning afternoon, like brunch time, and people are slowly starting to trickle in here. I'm just trying to see here. Oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Carl Joe. Where are you located at? Are you located in California? Are you located in the UK? I just got a couple messages from the UK. No, haven't been able to wish them Merry Christmas, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know there's a lot of guys that haven't seen or been able to talk to them for years, and that's what hurts the most. I think the longest duration of time it went without me speaking to my daughter was about 8 or 9 months. That was so painful. Like within that time is when I continued to go in and out of the hospital. You're in California, okay? Good, okay. I'm in California too. I'm in the Bay Area, California. What location in California are you at? It's definitely hard to breathe in this mask. Some masks are a little thicker than others. This one is really thick. It's hard to breathe in for some reason. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, and if your questions will come in, or as people come in and you guys make comments or ask questions, and feel free to ask me anything. I want to just kind of keep you up to date of what's going on with myself, and for real, not talking to the kids is what kind of took me down for a while. I'll make it back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It takes you down. Um, it does bring you down, and it's hard. It's hard if you don't have experienced it. Um, and and seeing them, yeah, seeing them, yeah. It's hard seeing them, and many times it's financial. I know my biggest issue was financially was my biggest issue, and that's what scared me and hurt me the most. Making decisions of making a car payment, or same here, bro. Yeah, seeing them and making a car payment, or making rent, or buying something, or should I even buy this? Do I really need this at this time? Just because I knew that it was money that I needed to go see my child. And I clearly made the right decision in the beginning every time. And I would say after about a couple years in, I had made a couple wrong decisions, not realizing that it was the wrong decision, when I was trying to rebuild my business. And I made more of an investment into the business, thinking that it was going to help me in the long run. Why? Because so his mother and he slack. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They're they're evil, um, and they're evil. And here's a couple ways to look at the evilness that can come from a mother. Um, they are evil. We can't deny that. It's mean what they do, but um, the system is so designed to cater. Okay for you. See if it's reconnecting here. You're live. Okay. So the system is designed. It's not fair to let mother run the game and play by their own rules. It's not. Hey, Brap Daddy. I hope you're doing good, man. You're absolutely right. It's not. It's not fair at all. But here's the one thing you do have to realize: it is the system that is designed to cater to them, to their every thought and every move, and nurture it. And so many times, if you're in that particular situation where you're the female and you know that you have the upper hand in saying, well, I want it this way, or I want this change, or I want this, and you have an entire system designed to back you up on that. They can take advantage of it, and they continuously do it and continuously do it. Yep, I told the fake judge that they're gonna make me experience hardship, and they didn't care. Yeah, they do not care. The judges will not care. Our very own lawyers do not care. Our lawyers don't care. I'm gonna go over here, guys. Let me move over here so I can speak in private. I think it would be better over here. And then so many times the lawyers, they're not going to help you out. Your very own lawyer, the courts, the judge, the mediators. The mediators, I think, are the sharks. The mediators are definitely the sharks in the whole system, and they can actually they can just kind of look at both parties and just kind of design it the way they want it to go. If you ever done mediation, it's it's nerve-wracking, and it's almost like it gets you antsy. But I learned that this long run, the kids will understand. Gender, see, children can choose their gender but not choose their father. Yeah, that's Rap Daddy, you're 100% right on that, man. It's so sad. We do have a system designed for them to choose their own gender, and they can make up their own genders now by tomorrow, but then they definitely don't have the choice of having the father that they truly love. And they love you. They love you guys. They love you, and they don't ever forget about you. But through over time of grooming their minds, through the toxicity from a bad mother or bad family members, they'll start to believe the words that are spoken to them, and they'll believe in the thoughts that they're groomed in, and they'll start to not love you. But if you really stay consistent, if you try, stay consistent on talking to them, trying to reach out to them, and continuously spike in their mind, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for. Continuously just tap into their psyche of remembering the love that they have together. You guys have together. My son was told that motocross was a stupid sport by a moderator, but was quick to I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, I'll quickly ask if he was feeling confused about his identity. Yeah, Chilo, it's good to see you, brother. You know, that's really sad. You know, they do that. They will do that. They will they'll look at the child, and it's sick. You know, it's the system. The system is so messed up, and they're trying to soften society, right? They're trying to make the child own child. You know, question their identity, question their choices, question their natural process of thinking. And it's the nature of human beings to want to love or need love and nurture. Yep, I'd be calling them every day just to let them know I'm still here. Right on, Carl Joe, right on. Yeah, well, you got to keep calling. If you can't reach them, try. If you can get messages through family members, try. If you can get messages through social media, try as much as possible. You know, never give up. And as long as you're trying, but don't let it affect you so bad that if you can't get through, don't let it affect you so bad that it starts to weigh on you mentally. Once the pain starts to infiltrate your mind and starts to weigh on you so heavily, it starts to become it starts to affect your physicality, your body. Oh, hey, Merry Christmas to you too, brother. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I just got a text message from one of you guys watching. I love you guys so much, man. I love you with all my heart, and you mean the world to me. I want you to know something. This is we can talk all day, and yes, I 100% agree with you about being angry and upset at this system, this entire system, from TV commercials to courtrooms to classrooms, even to the church. Dads do unite. Dads, you do have to unite. You have to unite. and it's against all odds, against it's against everything. This entire universe is being transformed and designed to go against man and manliness and manhood. It's all being transformed, and we must get together and we must unite. We each of us have our own pitfalls and downfalls, and the first defense against all of this is once recognizing our own weaknesses. Look first from within, start here, and say, for myself, I remember, I'll just say this, I was that, I felt like, I mean, I don't even know the way to say it. I was that bitch boy, you know what I'm saying, that would look for a woman to validate my manhood. I needed a woman, and and that was in my younger years, and when I started to realize this is not the way, I don't need to have a woman. But then that was also, you have to be careful in being too toxic, because now you're starting to speak like a woman. I don't need to have a man. I don't need to have a man. But then, and that is toxic within itself, saying we don't need the other person. We don't need togetherness, connection, and bonding from our fellow man or our fellow woman. We do need love. Love is the pinnacle of all things great. So you must continue to love first yourself, right? First we have to see the weaknesses within us and strengthen them, and then love ourselves first. And then you can only love others to the capacity that you love yourself. And when you fully love yourself, and I'm talking about, you can't let one circumstance ruin the whole humanity. Yeah, I love your words, Rap Daddy. I love your words. You're 100% true. There are good women. I'm so grateful that I have a good woman right now, and not every woman is perfect, right? For example, this is Steve from Las Vegas. Hey, Steve, I love you, brother. Oh, Steve, thank you for texting me, man. Thank you. Oh, I want to sneeze. Thank you for texting me, man. I was so happy to hear from you. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I love your family. I love your kids. Hey, you're a solid dude, man. You really are. I hope events and work is doing well for you up there, man. As for all of you guys, I hope everything is going really, really well for you. Um, Feels their fire. Yes, exactly. A good woman does feel their fire. Stay strong. Bless you. Bless you, man. I love you, Steve. I love you, man. Love you, brother. Stay strong. Stay strong, Steve. Hey, that's absolutely true. We can't look at every single woman with this toxic mindset. See, they hurt us. They stuck us. They stuck us in the back, mentally, emotionally. They stuck us in the back from the home to the courtroom, right? And they continue to do this. But now that evil has infiltrated our entire psyche, our mind, our body, our whole spirit, our every way of thinking. We go out into this world, and yes, we see people differently now. We can't, you can't deny the fact that you see things differently. You see a couple out there in the world. I know you're with me on this, and you see like a father to a child, or you see a mother to a child, and you can almost tell that's a single mother, or that's a single father on the weekends, or look at that couple, she's just using him. I know many times we see those things, and you can't deny it. We look at things differently now we see it. Now we see what happened to us, almost in a sense. But allowing to us to constantly live like that, and live in that mindset of anger and hurt, and we've been done wrong, is not healthy. We need to be consistent about the healthier beliefs of love and health for ourselves. We need to be consistent in thoughts for ourselves and the actions that we create for the world around us. Because when and if our children come into our lives, they want to see, what did you create? Where was your mind at all of these years? What were you thinking? What are you doing to yourself? Are you representing yourself? Are you representing yourself as a person who is hurt and angry at the system, and trying to hide and go off the grid, and so on and so forth? Still healing, Mo? I see you, MOH. Yes, many of us still healing. Many of us are still healing. I think we go through these different stages, right? For example, I think Rap Daddy, he's gone through that stage where he's completely gone all the way through the whole cycle of systematic abuse as myself, and you can see things differently now, and you can almost see the healing light, but you're still kind of affected by the pain. And then you have some people like Mo who may have been who may, still in the healing process because it's still fresh, it's still new. Maybe it just happened a few months or even a couple of years ago, still feels fresh. The pain, it's so hard to heal from depending on the damage that was created. For myself, I personally can say it took me maybe about 2, 3, maybe I'd say between 2 to 4, I'd say like 3 years before I finally was healed. It took me like 3 years after the finalization of the divorce where I felt like I was completely healed. And the healing process takes time, but that's what these videos are here for, is for you to listen to some of the things I say. And there's other people too that have a lot of good information on there. And what you can do is you can gather all the best information from all the different parties, and then you can use it the to the best of your ability to continue your healing process as you're going forward. And so sorry about that, guys. So going back to you having that mindset is so important. Your thoughts are going to create the reality that you have. There will be extreme lows, but hold tight, brother. Yes, there is. Yeah, I hope you hear that, Mo. I hope you're still watching. There's going to be extreme lows, extreme lows. And sometimes you feel like you've hit the bottom and you haven't hit the lowest bottom yet. And then you're going to you hold on tight and you don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on loving yourself. You're so right on that, Rap Daddy, man. 100%. You can't give up on just trying to. It's in your mind. Many times the pain is in your mind. It's definitely affecting our world. It's definitely affecting what's happening around us. But if you hold on tight and you don't give up and say, I know I'm going to weather the storm through the difficulties, and somebody believe that somebody is there to kind of push you along in some way, somehow, whether it be through words or a video or financially, a family member, a coworker, somebody is there to give you that little nudge, that emotional or psychological nudge to push you forward. Don't take it for granted. Use it as fuel and keep the momentum and keep pushing forward and not giving up on yourself. Every day is a struggle. I myself personally I remember thinking that I wanted to commit suicide, not really sure, just being like weak-minded in the thought process, and then it actually going deeper in the thought and being weak-minded in the process, and actually wanting to and having a strong desire to end my life. And this wasn't the way. And then I started, as it became, we get stronger and stronger, and as I became stronger through the process of healing, I started to realize how weak, what an easy, weak way out of this whole thing. I would be so proud, and so I'd feel so honored to know that I've gone through the toughest times of my life and been able to stand next to my daughter at some point in her life, be able to hold her hand, kiss her, and love her. I think all of that struggle and pain of wanting to die, of actually dying. If you haven't watched my videos before, I did have a heart attack in the middle of the divorce process, and I did die twice that day. And I look back on all this now, and all of the weakness and all of the downfalls, the hardest parts, it was worth it. It was so worth it to just kiss my daughter again and hold her in my arms and feel her skin on mine, and love her and embrace her and tell her I love her and look into her eyes, look into her beautiful eyes, and be in love again. Love like with like the most you know, boundless love that any human being can ever imagine to be, the love for your child, the strongest love that can that ever to ever for anyone to ever know. And I think it was worth it. And so if you just hold on tight, just like Rap Daddy said, you hold on tight 100%. You don't give up, weather the storm. And it's not going to it's not going to get worse. It gets worse, but it will continue to get better and better if you don't give up and you keep holding on. I love you guys with all my heart. I love you guys so much. Um, it's amazing beautiful daughters can come from such hateful women. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. You know, these kids are so loving, so sweet because they are a representation of first of who you are, an amazing man, amazing person. And they are a good representation from what their mother is. But their mother makes the choice, they choose to be evil. They choose to be hurtful and hateful and angry and bitter. And it's easy for them to fall into that space and live into the space of bitterness and anger and hate because they have an entire system, legal system that has groomed them. They have an entire family system that has groomed them because we lost the culture of the family. We lost the culture of the man being the hierarchy and the superior one of the family to hold the family down. And we're losing that. We're losing that through social media. We're losing that through school. We're losing that through education. Families, different odd families now. It's just all off the chain now. I mean, you have, you know, two different fathers, two different mothers, and grandpa's now changing his sex, and you have all these other weird things. It's like, where's the child's identity? Now they want to identify as a pole or a flower. You know, it's just no joke. Really, they do. So imagine having a twin mother-in-laws and it was double the trouble. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And just to bounce some information on that, I personally have had messages on here on my channel from lesbian women, and they may be watching or they may eventually see this video with respect to them, but they were in a custody battle for the child. And then the child they ended up losing it and to the child's father. And the kid's just like, hold on a second. And the kid's just like, you know, um, I can imagine what the kid's probably going through. We're losing family structure. We're losing the family structure, and I think Steve in Las Vegas, he mentioned that at some point. Hold on one second, guys. Hold tight for 1 second. See if we can reconnect here real quick. Yeah, so just Steve from Las Vegas, he had, and I hope if you're not watching Steve and you see this later, love you, brother. Hope you're doing well. He had mentioned that to me a long time ago when I first talked to him, that very thing. The entire country is losing the family structure. We're losing what it means to be a man in the home, what it means to be a father in the home, and because of that. And because of that loss, we're now trying to identify with something else or someone else, and that could be another woman, a feminine man, you know, different objects, and so it's just really sad. But we need to get back to what a man truly is, and what is truly a man, right? What is a man now? Well, in today's society, do we clearly know what it is? Now, do we have all these different restrictions and there are different requirements that we look at what a man to be? There's too many things that actually are in the negative aspect of what the vision for, or the negative vision for what a man is. It's no longer It's no longer the something of greatness or something of a hierarchy. It's no longer that anymore. I believe people are trying to come in over here. And guys, I'm gonna do a live video in a little while. I'm gonna put this mask on. If you don't know, I'm in the hospital right now, and I'm visiting my girlfriend, and I wanted to share with you maybe a little bit later my girlfriend, and we can talk, and we can share some words of wisdom from a female that has been on the other side. And I got to hand it to her. She's one of the good ones who has been supportive of her 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 ex being around the child, and him being there, and and making sure that he's in the child's life and things of that nature, and just realizing the importance of a father and a man, and because she has a father in her life, but I wanted to share that with you maybe on later. We're going to do another live later today. I want to say goodbye to you guys. It's been about 31 minutes right now. I want to say I love you guys with all my heart. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and your families. Merry Christmas to your beautiful children. I love you guys so much. You guys stay strong. You keep it real simple. Keep it real simple in all this chaos the world tries to stir up in here. Just keep it real simple. Eat healthy. Exercise fucking hard, real hard, okay? And think positive thoughts. Just keep it real simple, guy. Those three things right there. Eat healthy, exercise real hard, and positive thoughts. Every day, don't give up. That is going to get you to the next level. I love you guys with all my heart. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Take care. Have a good one. I'm checking out.